Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Bob Killen, or Mr. Bobby Tables. I am a release shadow for the 1.18 release, and we're going to kick this off. This is the March 11th Burndown meeting. And before we can actually get started, there's a few little housekeeping things that we have to take care of. All of Kubernetes properties abide by a code of conduct, which can essentially be boiled down to be awesome to each other. Next, if there is a note taker who'd be willing to toss some things in there. If not, can just start jotting things in as sort of we go through. It looks like Lockie might take it here in a sec. Anyway, with that, let's kick it over to enhancements.
Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are green currently. We are tracking 38 items. 12 of them are alpha, 11 are beta, and 15 are graduating to stable. The most notable thing to note is that all of the things that requested exceptions have merged all of their PRs. So we are no longer waiting for any code to merge in. It's just docs at this point for all of them. Pretty short and simple for today.
Awesome. CI signal?
Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. So our current situation is red, I can say. In master blocking, we have this SKU cluster leadership kubectl job that was failing. A fix was open, it's merged, but now we add up in the original error. So I don't know if anyone is taking care of it as we speak, but I will try to ping the CLI guys to check it out. Master informing dashboard, we have the two Windows jobs that is failing, and originally it was failing because of a 6 CLI error, but at some point the job seems to be broken, and it seems that it's related with an issue that pods are not starting on Windows nodes, and Windows team is taking care of this as we speak. Also, let's just pushing this. Thank you for the comment. We have two big packages jobs that are failing. The packages depths, which is not so important. We changed the priority some time ago. It's failing because 1.18 release CRI tools doesn't exist yet. Build packages RPMs are failing, which I recently noticed that. I opened an issue and it seems that Sasha is working on it and he found the issue. So we're expecting the fix after the meeting as well. Yeah. Release MISC, we have 4 flaky jobs and one failing job, which is the CI Kubernetes backup. Which the error actually it's a flake, but at some point it continues flaking every time, so we can consider it as a failing as well. I opened this for it and it's being not investigated as well. 1.8 blocking, the SKU cluster related, it's the same job with the master informing, and there are other 2 jobs that they started failing recently. I opened an issue for this today. No response yet, but I paste the issue in their channels, in its team channel. So I hope someone will take care of it as well. And 1.18 informing, it's just the 2 Windows jobs that are failing because of this pods are not starting issue as well. And for the flaky jobs, it's only this Kubernetes backup, which is really hard flaking, and we now consider it as a failing as well. So we expect as well that it's going to be fixed really soon. Any questions, guys and girls?
No questions, but do you think you need any help pinging people or anything like that on these issues? Or have things been like moving along?
Actually, I try to ping everybody. Only CLI team is seems to be unresponsive, but I will ping as well in Kubernetes Slack and also in our Slack in Red Hat. So I can find him
Okay.
there. So I will drop him the issues there. So he will take care of everything
Yeah.
I wish. Right.
If you do need assistance, please just let like myself, Jorge, or Taylor know.
Okay.
George has been putting comments in as you ran through as well. So maybe just take a pass. He'd ask some questions there.
Yeah, George, so you asked about the verify 1.18 job. May need some more time to run cleanup. Yeah, I didn't investigate the failure, but it seems that there, I don't know, maybe it's like a timeout. Let me take a look.
Sorry for
It's some,
interrupting. I'm actually,
it seems
I'm
that
actually
the error
looking
is some, yeah, sorry, go on.
sorry for interrupting. I'm actually looking at the script as you were talking. The verify 118 one. I was looking at the logs in Spyglass, and it seems to be the all the tests that are meant to be run are actually running to completion and running successfully. But if you look at test grid, some runs for certain tests are missing. So probably you just need some time to clear up. And on the other comments that I was making is that I'm actually trying to on my side. I'm trying to see if I can find people from 6CLI and who can look on this as well, and on the the scalability failure on 118. I'm also right now just pinging Matt and WalkTech. Oh.
Great. Yeah, because the verify 1.18 failure, it's a little bit, I don't know, because it's we got some panic errors here, and I got panicked as well, right? You see there. So yeah, thanks for picking up the blue. So yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. With that, let's move on to bug triage.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna here for bug triage. Our current status is yellow. There has been no changes to open non-test Flake KK issues. We still have 3 open and 1 for priority critical urgent. And then as for the PRs, we're down by 5 for KK PRs. So we have 9 open PRs, and for critical urgent, we're down by 1. We still have 1 open, and we're down by 2 for the priority importance in PRs. And altogether, we have 24 open issues, including test flakes. As for nodes, we're still monitoring exceptions, seeing if those come through. And then we're looking through the PRs and issues to remove current milestone if needed. And that's it.
Cool. Is there anything that you think is gonna get pulled out of the milestone?
Not that I saw. I did take a look at them just now, but we might, I don't know, not sure.
Okay. Cool. Docs. Is anyone from Docs on the line? Okay. We'll just move on to the next one. Release notes.
Hello. So our current status is yellow. 1.18.0 beta 2 got cut last night, I believe, but we haven't done the PRs for it yet. So we just need to go through and generate those. Should be relatively straightforward. I don't think there's anything impeding us. We just haven't done it last night. I think that's it, unless anyone has any particular questions.
None for me. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay. Comms.
Hey, Karen here. I put us at yellow. We're probably greenish, but I just wanted to maybe put it out there that I am just a little concerned with our timeline, given it took a while to reach out to the SIGs. So we'll be working our hardest to get everything in as soon as possible. But following up on Monday's comments, we are aiming for a release blog and then 5 feature blogs. And the idea is that we'll publish the feature blogs the week after the release blog goes out. So we'll do 1 a day. We're aiming for 5. We'll see how many SIGs get back to us with content. And then, so we've reached out to the SIG coachers for content. And then I sent out a blog draft for the main release blog, and I'm working with the leads on capturing some of the overall themes and major themes and concepts for this release. We are at yellow-ish.
One big one is the context switch on your radar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Because there's been a lot of questions on like Twitter and some other places that have been come up about it. Like, Jeremy, I know that you had your tweet sort of set things off for a little bit.
Darren Shepard has also been very vocal about that change.
Okay. Can someone follow up with me on that after the call?
Yeah, it's the one I pinged you about.
Okay.
Pinged your team about the change in client Go.
Got it.
It's just going to be super disruptive to people.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think we've already reached out to that SIG for content. So hopefully they're one of the 5 that get back to us.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks. Release branch management. I don't think there'll be any. Yeah, I don't believe anyone's on the line from that. And no updates from Emeritus Lead?
Nope.
Okay. Go off to Release Lead updates. So the next big upcoming milestone is docs. All PRs need to be reviewed and ready to be merged by next Monday. The next big thing is code thaw on Tuesday, and that's when we'll actually start the daily burndown meetings. So the other thing is to remember to add any comments or suggestions about the release process in the retro doc. There's a link in the notes. I will also drop it in chat. Okay. Then I don't think there's anyone from SIG Scalability on the line. I can read off their notes. It looks like there was a regression on the Master Scalability 100 test that's under investigation. I think that was noticed earlier in no, never mind. And let's see, the Scalability 100 tests, as others are currently read. Any other comments before we get to open discussion? Okay. The big one, if people have opinions on this is mostly for the enhancements team, is the KEP for, well, it's sort of a meta KEP in improving the KEP process and how we manage our artifacts. Put the link in here too. Please, if you get a chance, read over that and give it a look. The other thing, let's see, making release team meetings more async. This is mostly targeted towards folks that are not in a US-centric time zone. If you have any opinions, please weigh in on 877. Drop the link again here too. And lastly, we have investigate automation. The tracking spreadsheet thing. I think we're mostly good here, outside of updating some of the like specifically the doc section. But beyond that, I think things are pretty good. And unless anyone has anything else to say, I think we're pretty good here.
Feeling good for Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I'll just call it. Quick and short, less than 20 minutes.
The best.
Yep.
Everybody have a great Wednesday.
Yep.
Thank
Happy Wednesday,
you.
everyone.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for hopping on.
Bye,
Thanks all.
everyone.
Bye.